Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list for the 8th of May, Wednesday. So I'm going to try to keep this video short and sweet for tonight. In the last few minutes, the SPY looked like Armageddon was going to happen here on the SPY, but in the last about 10 minutes or so, the bulls or the dip buyers right here at the 50 SMA showed up on the SPY. Same thing on the QQQ. Didn't get as far down to the 50 SMA, but they dropped the Qs all the way down to 184.51, and we closed at 186.24. Where are we in the after hours? 186.32 on the Qs. So the Bears got their moment in the sun today, right? Yesterday, the dip buyers showed up for Monday. The market was a lot of nice bounce plays yesterday. Today was a little bit different. Today, the transports ended up down 232 points. The Dow Jones 30, we were down 473 points. At one point, we were down, I think it was 644 points on the Dow. So a little bit of a bounce back, like I said, in the last couple of 10 minutes or so. The S&P 500 down 48, the Nasdaq down 160. Let's take a look at the VIX real fast. VIX, VIX. Let's look at it on the weekly chart. That's the easiest way to look at it. So now we have a 19 handle on the VIX. This is actually kind of normal for the VIX. It's supposed to be around 17, 18. We have been down in the 12s, a lot of complacency. So it seems like we're getting a big move here in the VIX. Now, a lot of folks will be watching this 20 spot to see if we can close over that on the VIX. That'll make folks a little more nervous if we close above 20 and maybe start pushing up towards 25 on the VIX. So we went from complacency to about normalcy right now. But if we start holding above 20, pushing 25, then folks will start getting a little bit nervous as far as the volatility goes here. This is basically a reminder, hey, markets do not go up forever. All right, we have a little bit of a pullback going on since the massacre at December, and since January we've been straight up this V bottom here, pushing up, trending up, and right now we're getting a little bit of stalling action and a move down, but we are still holding above the 50 SMA here on the SPY and the Qs, and we haven't even come into contact yet or gotten near the 200 SMA yet. So, you got to know where that 50 SMA is right now on your SPY chart, which currently it's at 285.21 in that area. So we'll call it 285 for the SPY. Let's just look at the IWM real fast. So the IWM had been making some good progress the last few days, but then even, the selling caught up with the IWM. So here we are right back down to near that 155 level is going to be closely watched, and the 50 SMA on the IWM. As far as the markets themselves, let's see. As you can see, the VIX percentage-wise for the day up 25% on the day with that 19 handle. JNUG bouncing a little bit today, up almost 7% on the day for JNUG. TAN moving up. Sedge was a big reason for that. Sedge had earnings last night and popped up. I think it was about 6 or 7 points on Sedge, which is a component of the TAN. And then to the downside, KWeb takes it on the chin again. The FXI almost down 3%. So the China stocks really taking a brunt of it today. SMH down over 2% on the day. If we go ahead and look at the heat map, courtesy of Finviz here. As you can see, just a sea of red today. Oxy was up today. Oxy was up almost over 1.5% on Oxy Oil Company. And that was pretty much it. They're not much up. AIG was up after its earnings, up almost 7% on the day. That was a standout for the day after they announced good earnings. But other than that, pretty much a sea of red. Most things down 1, 2% on the day. The Facebooks, the Apples, Amazon down 1.5%, Microsoft down 2%, the banks down almost 2% on those for each of the banks. And So that's pretty much a quick view of the markets. Some things that were hitting the markets today was quite a few items, actually. The EU Commission came on this morning, and they were lowering growth forecasts for the Eurozone. Let's see, we had ships sent out to the Middle East today between the U.S. and Iran. China and U.S. Trade war continues. So that was kind of all hitting the markets today. And then China reneging on some of the things that they had negotiated with the U.S. That came out last night. So that was hitting the futures last night. And then we just got a reminder that, hey, the markets do go down. But we did get a bounce around that 50 SMA. Now, the China and the U.S. meetings are going to start again on Thursday. Friday is supposed to be when we get that tariff raise up to 25% on some China products, and that coming from President Trump earlier in the week. So a lot of earnings came out after the bell tonight. Electronic Arts is up in the after hours. They beat by 10 cents, beat on revenue. We had Trip earnings per share beat by 5 cents, revenue miss there. Cara earnings per share miss by 1 cent, misses on revenue. By the way, this news coming from you to you from the trade exchange. Some other earnings we had. Fate earnings per share misses by 7 cents, beats on revenue. And Lyft earnings per share miss, revenue beat on Lyft. Let's just check that one out. LYFT for Lyft was popping up and now pulling back in the after hours. Jazz earnings per share beat by 51 cents here and beats on revenue on Jazz. Those are good numbers. Let's check it out. So they're popping that one up a little bit in the after hours. 3D DDD earnings per share miss by 8 cents, revenue miss. This one was getting clobbered in the after hours. Yeah, taking a real hit there on that one. NCR earnings per share beat by a penny. Let's see. Wings earnings per share beat by 3 cents, revenue beat. CERS earnings per share missed by 3 cents, beats on revenue on that one. Match was up in after hours. They beat by 9 cents, revenue beat. MTCH, I thought Facebook was supposed to take these folks, put them, they were going to open up their own dating service, but so far Match holding up in the after hours. Match doing very well on their earnings. ZAG earnings per share missed by 12 cents, revenue in line. VCYT announced a public offering here. VCYT. That stock, I guess, kind of trading down in the after hours here on VCYT. Pizza, PZZA, Papa John's, earnings per share beat by 7 cents and revenue beat. So PZZA, that stock volatile in the after hours at the moment. TEUM came out with earnings after the bell tonight. They beat by 6 cents, revenue beat. TEUM. This stock popped up into the close, giving it back at the moment. EGLE had earnings. Solo, the Canadian Electric Vehicle Company, SOLO, that stock moving down in the after hours. JCOM was up in the after hours last time I looked. Let's check it now. That stock popping. They beat by 7 cents, beat on revenue for JCOM. And let's see, what other news did we get that's coming out or came out from the trade exchange here? AXGT, they're going to be trading their 1 for 8 reverse split effective at the open tomorrow. So AXGT. There was another little stock. I didn't see the earnings, but FPay is up in the after hours. It's a $1 stock. I believe they had earnings and pushing up in the after hours here on FPAY. I didn't see the earnings when I was scrolling through, but I think they announced earnings. So that's some of your news courtesy of the trade exchange. So let's go ahead and get into the watch list. So ABIO, we actually got a trade in this in the service today on the break of $13. ABIO, nice pop up for $1 or so on ABIO. That was nice. So I'll have this one back on watch for tomorrow, holding up above that 5 EMA. I have a lot of small companies on my watch list for tonight, small stocks. AKTS. This one looks interesting. If we can get back over that 795 spot volume, 1.7 million. AKTS, ARCI, battling with the 5 EMA. ARCI had popped up, pulled back. We'll see on this one. Looks like to me it needs to recapture that over that $5 area to really get interesting on ARCI. ATAI, nice push up into the close here, and in the after hours trading at 260 on ATAI, so that'll be on watch. Blin, BLIN, gave us a pre-market trade this morning, and then we also got an intraday trade on the break of $9, pushed up a little about $10 here in the pre-market. We caught this one coming up over $8, pushed up about 50 cents or so. BLIN, I'll have it on watch. You see the big volume here, but it popped up to the 50 SMA, came right back down, so we'll see on that one. BYND gave us a nice trade today, up over the $78 area on this one. I sold this one too soon. I almost got $1 out of it. I sold it a little short because the markets were selling off, so I think I got about 60 cents on BYND, but as you can see, this thing ran all the way up to $84, but the market was pushing down, so I was taking profits as quick as possible. CFMS held up well today. It has this $3, 305 area on CFMS, 2.6 million shares. By the way, if this video is helping you out, hit the like button down below. Let's support the channel. Hit the subscribe button. The more likes you give the videos, the better YouTube likes me. CVM has been holding up very well here. CVM, biotech name, strong into the close, back above $7. The high today, 725. If we can get a red to green in this one, that would be nice. So CVM should be on your watch. DFFN. Had a lot of fits and starts today, kind of trailed off into the close here. We popped up to about $5.30, so not as in love with it as I was before, but I'll have it on a chart. Not a favorite though. DRRX, this one holding above the 5 EMA, trying to get up over this 90-cent spot. Volume 2.3 million shares on that one. Let's see. FPay, maybe we'll keep this one on watch for tomorrow. Doesn't do a lot of volume, but it looks like it has a little momentum here on in the after hours, so I'll keep it on watch. MYSZ was popping up, expanding volume, 500,000 shares. Has a lot of work to do, but trying to turn the corner here a little bit. We'll keep it on watch. NSPR. We'll pass on that one. OBLN was turning the corner a little bit today. Not so in love with that one. Let's see, what else? Oh, BPTS. This one looks interesting. If BPTS can get up over $5.58 or so, 5.60, BPTS, a recent IPO, trying to turn back up here. Problem is 130,000 shares traded in this stock today, as you can see on the intraday chart. So that's an issue with it. Let's check some of these other ones. PTN had a good, strong day, 2.8 million shares. Might get a continuation move. Now, we've come a long way on this stock, so I think I would rather have a red to green on it, so I'll be watching it. Let's see, did RHE, nothing going on there. RTTR was popping up this morning. Got up over 7 million shares, trying to get up over this 200 SMA. 200 SMA is around that $1.25 area for our RTTR, so keep that one on watch. Then, of course, we have to keep some of the inverses on watch. SDS, right, as the market moves down, these inverses will move up, so SDS is one. SPXS is also an inverse. As the SPY moves down and the markets moves down, this will turn back up, so that'll be on watch for tomorrow. TIVX also will be on watch. If we get volatility, TIVX will move up. Look at all this volume that came into TIVX today. TZA is the inverse for the IWM. TZA, so I'll be watching this when the IWM moves down. All right, the IWM, as that moves down, TZA, the inverse, will move back up. Let's see, did Tate do anything? Tate, very strong stock. Don't want to chase it up here on that one. And I think that's about it. All right, let me just check. RHE, we talked about already. That's about it for the watch list. All right, this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. I want to keep it short and sweet tonight. Good day trading tomorrow. We'll be back at it with another video tomorrow night. If you'd like to try my service, you could try my service for $30 for 30 days, for 1 month for $30 at zozostockwatch.com. Have a good day trading tomorrow. And if you have any stocks that you're watching, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I'll check them out. All right, everybody, have a good night. Good day trading tomorrow.